Considering the fundamentals that we have this week, which are these, okay? Don't forget the highlight of the fundamentals we have this week are quite basic and they are very, very volatile. Number one, on Tuesday, we have the governor of Bank of Japan speech. That's something for yen traders. That's something you want to pay close attention to. Second thing is the Australian dollar monetary policy meeting minutes. Okay, you want to, and retail sales. You want to pay close attention to this and read what the minute is all about. And also, if the forecast came just as expected, we might get to see a bigger rally on Australian dollar come this week. Okay, starting from Tuesday, which is going to be tomorrow. On Wednesday, that's when things actually start getting really serious. Because first off, Australian dollar GDP, quarterly GDP expected to rise by 0.2%. That's cool. President Trump's speech, definitely tariff will be mentioned. The geopolitical tension between Ukraine and Russia, definitely that will also be mentioned as well. You can pay close attention to that. And maybe the Middle East conflict also will be mentioned. Okay, it's planned on how to finally get a full ceasefire. Okay, that will be active and that will be properly adhered to. Fortunately for both sides, I guess we're gonna hear about that as well. But you can pay close attention to the interest rate, to the oil, to the tariffs. Okay, because Tuesday, which is tomorrow, March 4th, is the day that Donald Trump promised or stated that he will finally impose or sign up on the 25% tariff imposition. Okay, 25% tariffs on Canada and Mexico. If he's going to go ahead with it, we're going to know about that. If he's not going to go ahead with it, I guess we're also going to know a little bit about that as well. The next thing is going to be on, yes, still on Wednesday, we have the ADP non-farm employment change. That is just like the preamble of non-farm payroll, but it's also expected to drop below the previous. That is quite not cool for dollar, which is going to be good for my currency pairs anyways. So we're going to see how that goes as well. And the next thing you want to also pay close attention to is the service PMI in the United States coming on Wednesday. That's something that will definitely push. I'll make some push in the market as well. Now, the highlight of this week is both on Thursday and Friday. Okay, when we have the ECB main refinancing rate and monetary rate statement, okay, followed by the unemployment claim, the initial jobless claim in the United States, followed by the press conference, the ECB press conference, and that is all we have that is coming on Thursday. Okay, ECB is expected or planning to cut the interest rate by 25 basis points. Again, it will be like the first time they cut in October, they cut in December, they are cutting now in March. I think they cut in January as well. So that's the fourth time that they started cutting October, December, January, March. That's the fourth time they're cutting interest rate in a row. So let's actually check just to confirm that I'm not speaking garbage here. So in 2024, okay, let's take it to 2024 alone. Okay, so let me see if I can bring 2024 basically. So yeah, this is October 2024 right there. You can see the cut by 25 basis points. Right there, December, they cut by 25 basis points, and January, they cut by 25 basis points again. So now in March, they are still planning to do what? To cut by another 25 basis points. That's 4 times in a row that ECB is cutting 25 basis points. I'm just going to leave it at that. Plan for yourself. Okay? Make plan for it. I'm going to give you 1 or 2 pairs I'm looking forward to take, but you also need to plan yourself accordingly. All right? And don't forget, this is not a financial advice. Okay? And lastly, on Friday, don't forget unemployment claim before we jump to Friday. Unemployment claim is expected to come slightly shorter than expected, slightly lower than previous on Thursday. Okay, the previous was 242K, and now we're expecting 236K. I'm not sure if that's going to be the case or it's going to go up. You can see the ADP non-farm payroll is expected to drop by almost 40K. So, and the unemployment is expected to also drop. I don't see how that kind of like fits into each other, but we're going to see how that goes. But yes, on Friday, which is like the bumps of this week. Okay, we have the NFP coming. Okay, the NFP week is the first Friday of the month. NFP is coming in out to this week. So we have and Canada always come with it as well. Employment change and unemployment change are coming as well. Employment in Canada is expected to drop to 17.8 thousand. That is crazy. From 76K to 17.8K. That is crazy. That's roughly 55K. If my math is correct. That's roughly 55 or 60K actually. That's roughly 60K. That is a lot. Okay. That is a lot. That's going to tank CAD. And God so good, I'm shorting CAD JPY. I just need this to even come by maybe 10K. If it come around 10K, that would blow up my trade like pow. And I really love that. So I'm looking forward to that. Not because of anything, but because of my card GN trade. If you didn't see the video on my card GN trade, you can check the last video I recorded on Saturday. You can easily check it there. The unemployment rate as well is expected to come up by 0.1%. Everything seems to be aligning well for my trade, okay, for my card trade. And I will possibly start looking for buy opportunity on USD card as well, because if this happens to card, only God knows what's going to happen to the USD card. So moving forward. And now we have the average hourly earnings in the United States expected to drop. That's not good. NFP is expected to rise by a little bit around maybe 10K or maybe 15K. That's cool. Okay. And unemployment rate is expected to remain the same. So now get this straight, right? We have the ADP expected to do what? To drop. We have the initial jobless claim on Thursday expected to do what? To drop as well. All right. And then we're expecting average hourly earnings to drop in the United States as well. Okay. The initial jobless claim, if it drops, that's good for currency. If the ADP drop, that's not good for the currency. All right. If the average hourly drop, that's not good for the currency. NFP is expected to come up to rise by roughly 15K. That's good for the currency. And then unemployment rate is expected to remain the same. That is fairly decent for the currency, for dollar. Now you get the point. Okay. I don't really have the time to explain all of this as strange. Maybe I'll record another video for you on that. But you get the point. Okay. This is looking like a more stable, or maybe a kind of move that will go up and come down. All right. Pam, pam. Something like that. That could be the case. All right. But let's see how that goes. We're expecting a shorter than previous average hourly earnings in the United States. We're expecting a higher NFP, and we're expecting unemployment rate to remain the same. We're going to see how that goes. And lastly, we have Mr. Paul speech on Friday by 6:30 p.m. That is that. So now let's talk quickly about my top setup. What I just want to advise you to take, or let's say something I would recommend you to look into this week. First off, let's start with pound CHF. And I'm not talking about pound CHF because I want you to take it or because someone paid me money to talk about pound CHF. Nobody actually. But you can see right here, pound CHF looks very bullish on H finder right there. We also have pound dollar. I missed out on pound dollar, which is not very good. I'm quite angry right now. I'm vexed because pound dollar didn't come to my area of interest. But, I'm calm as well. I'm looking forward to take another trade. Gold also is in my view. I will talk about that. And then we have, like I said, CHF JPY, I'm still looking to short. USD JPY, I'm still looking to short. CAD JPY, I'm still looking to short. I'm still doing all of these. And you can check my previous video to get full update on all of this. But they are all there. And I'm looking forward to take more trade onto all of this. Okay. But the major thing I want to share today is pound CHF, pound dollar, and euro dollar. These are the three trades I'll be advising you or I'll be giving you an insight on. And possibly euro CHF as well. So let's jump straight into it. First off, pound CHF right here, you can see this is a recovering instrument. And don't forget, on the daily time frame, since October what is this? 2024. Yeah, 2024. Since October 2023, excuse me. Okay, you can see it's been ranging. And now, look at what's happening inside the range. Gradually, you can see we have higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. If we get a new higher high and the market pull back, just smash a good buy. Simple as that. Okay, when you want to trade a breakout, look at the setup right inside the range. When you understand the setup right inside the range, it makes absolute sense for you to jump into a trade. Simple arithmetic. It doesn't get easier than that. Okay, it doesn't get easier than that. Now, the next thing is pound dollar. Pound dollar already made a very crazy jump already. Okay, today we've seen the market actually make a very, very crazy pump to the upside. That is fair. Everything is fair in the Forex market because we don't really have control by anything right here. But the next thing I'm looking forward to this week is possibly a kind of like averaging this bullish candle, then you can join a possible buy moving forward. And why am I looking for buy opportunity on pound dollar? I showed you earlier. All right, you can see right here, it's signaling 11. The score is right here, 11, very bullish, pound USD. And you can see a very, very interesting corrective stage. The market break above this particular key zone. Okay, support, resistance, and then up to the downside, pullback. Although the pullback then comes to my area of interest, which is why I'm not in this trade yet. But if I can just see a slight correction back a little bit tomorrow, I will possibly join this trade and take a buy on pound dollar just to make sure my stop loss is not too wide, just in case the trade wants to last. Okay. The next one is euro dollar, which is where I'll be stopping. Then I will talk about I will take a look at dollar index, and that will be that. Now, euro dollar is another one that actually makes absolute sense. Okay. As you can see right here, we get another, it's a little bit rough right here. Personally, I will advise you to take a buy at the top here. But if you are not that conservative like myself, the reason why I didn't take this trade right is because I will possibly look for buy. I'm looking forward to take the buy at the top here. Okay, I was considering GU than I was actually paying close attention to EU. Actually, EU was not even in my top setup before until this morning when I saw this crazy move. But moving forward, if EU find its way above here, pull back nicely, I guess we take it back. And the reason why I'm not considering EU in the first place is because of what ECB has been doing since October. Okay, they've been cutting their interest rate, pam, 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 pam. This will be the fourth time they'll be cutting interest rate by 0.25%, or you can say 25 basis points. Okay, so that alone is telling me that ECB doesn't even believe in the economy. But like we all know, euro dollar is more like the inverse assets to DXY, to dollar index. So that's if dollar is quite weak, automatically euro dollar will be strong. Not because euro economy is strong, it's simply just because dollar is weak. That's the reason why I want to take the straight. So if you have a broker that doesn't allow you to trade DXY, just trade euro dollar. You understand what I'm saying? So that's that, by the way. Now let's take a look at DXY before I go. So taking a look at DXY right now. All right, so taking a look at DXY right now, you see that we have a much decent lower lows. Lower highs and lower low, lower high, and possibly we're going to get a new lower low. All right, if that is the case, I guess that would make DXY become quite bearish. All right, in my personal opinion, that will make it quite bearish, and that would be good for what? For the continuation of this trend line, okay, of this bearish trend. Although, if we look at this and an insight, it's been ranging since 2013. Okay, it's been ranging for a very, very long time right here. Okay, and then we got this breakout right here prior to what? The election and the inauguration. And since the inauguration, and since Trump started his tariff stop here and there, we've actually gotten a much weaker dollar. All right, it's been going. I mean, look at the chart itself. Now I'm not even focusing on fundamentals. Look at the chart itself. You can see we have lower highs, and lower highs right here. It's right there on the chart. Okay. So if you're still looking forward to take a short trade on DXY, okay, there is that you have a chance right there. You have a short right there. But I wouldn't say you should actually focus on shorting DXY per se, because the economy is still quite stable. The dollar economy, the US economy is still quite stable. So you don't want to force this trade. And that is why I'm saying just look for buy opportunity on euro dollar and don't just buy right now. Okay. Buy right where? Right above this particular region. After it's been broken, retested, that's where you want to start looking for what possible buy. Okay, because you can even see an accumulation right here. So you might want to look for buy opportunity right there, in my personal opinion on euro dollar. But pound CHF, pound dollar, they are much better one to look for, especially pound CHF. I'm really interested in pound CHF, to be honest with you. Break and move here, pull back. I will take a very nice and decent buy to the upside. Okay, and we have some very good, some real serious support. Okay, let's take it to the weekly to check where pound CHF has been. So you can see right there at the top, we have some very, very fine areas that can actually get tested this year. Okay, it's been long that the market actually got to that area. So let's see if this is the year that we get those levels retested. Okay, maybe this is the year we get those zones, mitigated and stuff like that. So let's just pay close attention to this. I'm not joining this trade because I want to day trade it or anything, or short term trade it. I want to trade it for a very long time. Okay, like put it for like a week, 2 weeks, a month or more. All right. So that's that. Now on gold, before I go, finally on gold, gold is still very decent and it's still very bullish, as you can see on the weekly time frame before I change to daily right there. Okay. Yes, gold is finding its way back to the upside. I already closed my counter trend trade that I took, the short trade that I took. I already closed that one. So the plan now is to look for can I take this buy right here? I'm not sure. You can see this pullback is not enough for me. And that's the reason why I'm not even in this buy trade yet. This pullback you see right here is not enough. Okay, I want something as deep as this. Okay, I want something as bold as this. Okay, I need 50% pullback. Alright. If I don't get that, I might possibly never gonna consider buying gold. And we might get it to like the market can get pushed. I mean, gold might reach 3,000 without me getting involved, and that's very possible. Okay, however, if we drop all the way back down here and I get a 50% pullback, I'll be the first person to take a back. If we drop further here, I will DCA it and out to the trade. But if it falls below this region, I will definitely close those trade and I will take the loss like a champ. Alright, so that's my plan on gold. First area at the bottom right here, take a buy. The second one at the bottom right here, consider it a buy. Alright, that's for me. Don't forget, this is not a financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. So keep a close eye on all of this. And guys, I will see you in the next one. Do have a fantastic day. And please have a good week as well. Don't overtrade. Don't force any trade. Wait for proper entry. And I'll see you in the next one. Have a fabulous day.